Hello, it's Mark Grogan from O'Neill Real Estate, and this is number 13 Regatta Boulevard in Champion Lakes. This is the home. Right up there is that lake for champions. We're going to go and see that after we've taken a look at the house. But for now, let's go and have a look at what it's all about. It's a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom home. You'll see all 3 of those bedrooms and all 2 of those bathrooms as we go, but I'll give you a rundown. So as you come up the front, it's a rear loading block, so you've got a double garage at the back. Again, we're going to see that, and we will check it all out in a little bit of detail. There's some parking at the front, so if you've got those guests or those pop-ins that you don't have the garage space for at the back, they can park there, or maybe they can park there, or maybe around, because there's heaps of parking, I'm just saying that. So this is the home. Let's go through and see it room by room. I'll show you all the stuff because, you know, you're not here. So this is the equivalent of you being here. This is the tour you'd take with your own eyeballs if your own eyeballs were in the house. That's the master bedroom. Those are the 2 secondary bedrooms, but we'll come back and have a look at that in a second. We'll check out this main living space before we do that. All right, so as evidenced by the sink and the stove and the oven, this is the kitchen. You've got the stone bench tops with the waterfall finish or the waterfall edge. It's a breakfast bar design, so this becomes a central kind of part of the living space in itself. Good size fridge recess, no fridge in it at the moment, but that's a good size fridge recess, and a large meals area as well. There's solid timber floors through the house. They are in pretty darn good condition. There's a few where there might have been a little bit of spillage or something like that, but overall, you know, wood looks like wood, and it takes a bit of a knocking. Because trees take a bit of a knocking, like that's one of the main things that they do. They're outside in the weather all the time. Okay, so the living space, plenty of ways you could sort of set this up. All overlooks the alfresco area as well. We'll go out and check that. Yeah, we'll have a look at that on the way back. Let's go back and look at some bedrooms. There's the laundry, by the way. Let's see that while we're driving past. So ample space for washing machine and dryer. One of the things I should have mentioned now that I just see that, and it's sort of like say what you see right now, is that the house has reverse cycle ducted air conditioning. So that goes the whole way through the home to all the living areas and bedrooms. And this is a whole lot of storage in the linen cupboard. What's that, you ask? That's for an alarm system. All right, laundry bit done, and we now have, you know what, let's go master bedroom first. Why am I starting with a secondary bedroom? Let's start with the master bedroom, because very high chance that you, as the person watching the video, or the person buying the house, or the person buying the house pays the mortgage or pays for the house in the first place, so you know this is probably your room, because it's the biggest one. So that is a queen size bed, ample room for a king size bed. Loads of space both sides. There's a door out onto that front courtyard area, and the sheer curtains, as well as a backing curtain as well. As well. There you go. So timber floors through here, as well as the tiles in the bathroom, but that timber floor goes right through. Apart from the 2 secondary bedrooms, everything is the hardwood flooring. Even your wardrobe, which is a pretty good size. Space. And there's plenty more up there too. The ensuite bathroom. Separate toilet. The shower. The vanity. The mirror, you know, the usual stuff that you find in a bathroom. Let's go and see those secondary bedrooms now. So this is bedroom number 2. We've got a Good size room. That's a double bed that's in here currently. You can fit a queen size. That is the built-in robe. And bedroom number 3. All right, so we've got, again, similar size to the front room. Roll down blinds in there. That's a toilet. That's a bath. That's a vanity with the mirror. And that's a shower. So quite a good sized bath as well. It's a nice entrance too. You've got this sort of long, welcoming entrance hall leading down to that living area. So let's take a wander down there and have a look at that. And we've got the garage. It's a good sized garage. So double garage, even your letterbox is there, so mail delivery happens here. There's a little bit of mail. Actually, I might just show you from this angle as well, because this is sort of where the garage side would be, and all of this is storage along here. So quite a good setup. Let's get some of that mail out of there, hey? Local paper. Probably got a few ads from yours truly, and some sales at Repco. Well, that's great. We have recycling bins here, perfect for junk mail, and we're through to the alfresco area. So you've got a gate at the back of the house. You could actually get a trailer back here if you needed to. A few options as to how you could utilise that space. In terms of how much space is there, it's just started raining. I don't know what it is. Do you want me to try and step it out? I'm going to get wet. All right, here's what it is. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4.5 steps from a relatively short guy, but not that short. So probably call it about 4.5 meters. I was taking quite big steps compensating for my shortness. It might be 5. I'd have to measure it for you. If that's a real big deal thing, let us know and we'll find out for you. But there's good space. Alfresco area, all under the main roof. It's as low maintenance of a place as you'll really get. It's all paved up there, and you've got that all the way through to the front area there as well. So that's coming back up that front step that we saw before. And it's raining, so I can't really take you to the lake. I mean, we could go for a walk in the rain. It's not that pleasant. If you're not from Perth and you're watching this from a long way away, we're not familiar with rain to a large degree. We don't get a lot of it. But that's why as soon as it happens, we just don't know what to do. We sort of panic. The lake, you know what, I'm going to pause it. We'll carry on with this in a minute. That's fine. In the meantime, I mentioned it has reverse cycle ducted air conditioning. That's the reverse cycle ducted air conditioning controller. And life is pretty easily lived here at Champion Lakes. There's a lot to like about it. Again, back out the front. We'll pick this up in a minute. Alright, it stopped raining. Let's go for a walk to the lake and you'll see what's just up the end of your street. So obviously because we've reset the timer, we'll know exactly how long it takes us to walk down there. And it's a really lovely neighbourhood. It's very friendly from my experience walking around here. You get the waves, you get the people out walking dogs, you get the g'days, you get the scout, you get all of that. But you get the stop and chats as well. It's a mix here in Champion Lakes. So, we're 35 seconds so far. And we've got a bit of a community hub going here, little community garden. A lot of celebration of all things craft. There's a crafteteria, I believe they call it, which is, I think, coffee and PVA glue, scrapbooking, all those kinds of things. That all happens there. So if that's your scene, whew, what a place to move. And it's not my scene. I don't craft, but so this is the end of the street. This is not Champion Lake itself. So we're like 2 minutes away now. We've walked 2 minutes, taken a little detour as I walked along the edge of the water feature there. And this is the park at the end of the street. There's parks with playgrounds, there's all that kind of stuff around the lake as well. But as we hit this bit right now, boom, we are on the walkway. It's 5Ks approximately, right around the lake. You can ride, you can walk, you can run. Basically all forms of transport that are like a cycle or a shoe. And there's all these things too. There's birds, really interesting looking birds, not just like normal suburban, pigeons and stuff. Interesting looking birds like that thing. Don't know what it's called. Let me know if you know. And so that's what goes on here. It's an international rowing facility. This is a busy place when the parking's up the other end for all of that. But there's some stuff goes on there around most weekends with rowing competitions and so on and so forth. And that's what it's all about here at Champion Lakes, which is, as we've ascertained, about 1.5 to 2 minutes from your doorstep. A very, very good opportunity here. 13 Regatta Boulevard, hence the name Regatta, by the way. You probably got that from the lakes bit, but, just to clarify. This is the Champion Lakes Regatta Centre. So any questions, obviously, get in touch. Hopefully I've waffled on for near on 13 and a half minutes now to give you enough information to help you make a decision. But if you need more, please get in touch and we will give you whatever further information it is that you desire to be able to make the right decision to make 13 Regatta Boulevard in Champion Lakes your own. Cheers. Thanks for watching.